Hi everybody, it's Blue Jacket 66 again. This time I'm going to do another mail day from the auction house. Heritage. Just one single item. I guess it's been 10 days or so ago. Just got the package today. Thought I would open it up for you. It's a single item. It's a baseball card. I describe myself as a vintage card collector, primarily pre-war, but I really like to focus on food and beverage, cards, and regional issues. That along with early Bowman sets. So this one is going to go kind of not a regional issue, but it goes along with more than the food and beverage. It's a pretty neat item. Happy to get it. So bear with me while I try to get this open. They usually double box here. The old priority mail inside a priority mail. I don't think the Postal Service really likes that. I think these boxes are free because they're usually mail, but whatever. Okay, there we go. Just one thing. Well wrapped. Items enclosed. Got my back wrap. I'm kind of a comic book character or collector too. Spider-Man, Marvel. It's a neat Silver Surfer number 4 with Thor on the front. Kind of a classic book I just got this winter. Tap this down a little bit. Here we go. Talk about it. Let me get it set up. Boy, I don't even know if this is going to stand. It's so tall. I'm going to put a box behind it. See if that'll hold it. There we go. Okay, so that's the 1958 Hires Root Beer Hank.aaron with the tab. Graded by PSA 8. These cards were... There was a test issue in early 58 with... oh gosh, I'm not sure how many cards, 8 to 10 cards or so. Willie Mays was the big one. They were kind of on orangish to yellowish card with a black and white or sepia type picture. And then these came out as the final product. There was, I believe, 66 of them, numbered 10 to 76. I don't think there was a number 69. And what they would do is clearly they would drop these down in your 6 or 8 pack of Hires root beer. So when you picked up your root beer, there you had your card. What's difficult about these is the tab here. Most kids, as you would think, and I would have too, would immediately torn those off. The idea of the tab was one, so you could put the card down in the carton of the root beer. And the other object is so you can sign up for the Hires Baseball Club. I think what you did here is you'd tape a dime up here to this bottle cap, send a couple bottle caps in, and you'd get membership to the Hires Baseball Club, and I think you'd get a little booklet on how to play baseball. So I'm not sure where this was issued. The variety of players is kind of odd. There's just one player from Milwaukee, and that's Aaron. I don't think there's anybody from Detroit or the White Sox. There's not an inordinate amount of superstars. Certainly Mays and Aaron are the biggie. There's Ashburn. There's Hall of Famers, but there's no Mantle or really any other superstars. The set, I don't want to call it rare, but it's scarce, but especially with the tabs, because most of the time the tabs came off. I think I looked at the population of this, and I think the population of 8s with tabs of the Aaron or any higher are perhaps 10 or so total population. So this one is an 8, and I'm really happy about that one. The idea here is you're looking through the fence of the stadium, looking through a knot hole. You're a kid on the outside, don't have enough money to pay to get into the game, and you're watching the ball players like they did back in the day through the fences. So pretty cool idea there with the wood fence outline, the knot hole, and there's a young Hank Aaron in his 4th year kneeling. Here's the information about joining the club. Show you the back again. Sorry about those glares. So, can you imagine, I guess in '58, walking down the store aisle with your mom and seeing all these cards sticking out of the Hires root beer? I'll be honest with you, 6, 7, 8-year-old, 10-year-old, how can you not just walk along and pluck them up and put in your pocket? So I guess it didn't happen. I don't know how they possibly could have stayed in such great condition, you know, from the bottler to the manufacturer. I don't know when they got put in the carton, if it was at the store or at the distribution center, but for this to be in a near mint condition is fantastic. Here's something that's in the early 80s, 7-Up. This is the same type thing, 7-Ups, George Brett. I think they made a ton of different players. It's got a little tab on it. On the back, they were, I guess you could send in for some posters. But anyway, these went in your 6-pack bottles of 7-Up. Same type idea. Hires did a lot of inserts. They did inserts for world flags. They did inserts for a lot of advertising. That was kind of their deal. But interestingly, this was kind of a one-year thing. I believe 1958 was the only year they did the Hires baseball inserts, and they are super cool. Big part of my collection here. I don't own a lot of Aaron stuff, but I'm kind of a regional guy. I'm a food and beverage cards, oddities, and this is a biggie for me. So I hope you enjoy that. I'm going to try to always kind of post my auction winnings. REA's coming up. Robert Edwards auction's coming up here this week. I'll buy a lot on eBay, but I'd also like to show you a lot of things from my collection. I have some stuff I think is pretty interesting, but it's always fun to open up. I like watching you guys open up. Watch them all the time. Anything from the 90s, 80s, even the early stuff. Love watching it all. So everybody has cool stuff. So I hope you enjoyed it. The 1958 Hires Root Beer Hank Aaron with the tab. PSA 8. Thanks for watching, and check into my channel and just watch for any other videos I will do. Hopefully I'll do another one here in the next couple weeks. Thanks. See you guys later.